What if you receive a notice that your Medicare premiums will increase due to high income? Can you appeal to reduce the premiums? Well, if you have a life-changing event, you might be able to. We'll show you how, coming up next. Andy Stamus here with Medicare Mindset. Today we're going to show you how to appeal your high-income Medicare premiums when you have a life-changing event, such as retirement. But first we need to review how Medicare premiums are determined. When you enroll in Medicare, the premium you pay to the government is based on your income. Medicare looks back at your income tax return from 2 years ago to determine this. There are 3 different ways to file your taxes: individual, joint, and married filing separate. And there are 6 income ranges. Locate the column based on how you file your taxes, and then find your income range for the tax year in question. For 2021, Medicare will look back at your 2019 income tax return. If your modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, is in the first income range, you will pay the standard Part B premium of $148.50 per month in 2021, and you will not pay an IRMAA, or income-related monthly adjustment amount, for Part B or Part D. Modified adjusted gross income is calculated by adding together your adjusted gross income, AGI, plus any tax-exempt interest you might have. So add together line 8B and line 2A from your 2019 tax return to get your MAGI. If your income exceeds the first range, $88,000 individual, $176,000 joint, or $88,000 married filing separate, you will pay the standard Part B premium of $148.50 per month plus an IRMAA adjustment. You might also notice that Medicare assesses an IRMAA adjustment on the Part D prescription drug side if you go above the first income range. This would only be assessed if you enroll in a Medicare Part D prescription drug plan. So to summarize, if your income is in the first income range, you will pay the standard Part B premium of $148.50 per month and then no excess for Part D to the government. If your income is above the first income range, you will pay a higher Part B premium and potentially a higher Part D premium to the government. Regardless of the income level, Medicare premiums are automatically deducted from your Social Security retirement benefits monthly. If you aren't receiving Social Security benefits, you'll receive an invoice from Medicare typically every 3 months. If you receive a high-income premium notice from Medicare and experience a life-changing event, here's an example of how to appeal for lower premiums. We will use Joe as our guinea pig. Joe is an individual tax filer and retired in 2021. But his income was high in 2019, above $88,000. It was actually $150,000, which is in the 4th income range. This will yield a Part B premium of $386.10 per month and a Part D IRMAA of $51.20 per month. But due to his life-changing event of retirement, his 2021 income will be $75,000, which is within the first income range. Part B will only be $148.50 a month. Filing the appeal in 2021 will lead to a total premium savings of $288.80 per month. And assuming his income was also high in 2020, he will need to file the appeal yet again for 2022. So let's look at the appeal process. After Social Security confirms your income from the IRS, they will send you an initial determination notice detailing your higher Medicare premiums. Here's an example of what the form looks like for our buddy Joe. On page 1, it initially states that some people pay a higher premium due to income, as you already know. Then it goes on to show the amounts Joe will be charged for Part B and Part D. Part B is listed as the standard premium of $148.50, and then an IRMAA of $237.60. That will total $386.10 per month, but the letter doesn't clearly state that. And then it shows what the Part D IRMAA will be, which is $51.20 in this case. Right below, you will see the income tax data they use to make the determination. We already know that Social Security is looking at the 2019 tax return for 2021 premiums. It lists Joe's income of $150,000 in 2019. Page 2 summarizes the income ranges and tax filing status that we've already gone over in detail. Just below, it mentions that the determination is automatically done each year. So as the IRS sends updated tax data to Social Security, the Medicare premium will reflect that information in future years. So as I mentioned before, Joe might need to file another appeal in 2022 if his 2020 income was also high when he was still working. Page 3 lists the scenarios when you can file an appeal for a premium reduction, such as a work stoppage. This is what we will be doing for Joe. Interestingly, nowhere on the letter does it tell you how to appeal this and what form you need to complete. The 4th page mentions an option to file the appeal by phone or online, but that is actually incorrect and references something completely different. The appeal page 4 refers to is only for when you disagree with the income data from the IRS. In Joe's situation, we aren't disputing his previous income, rather simply stating his income has dropped or will drop due to his life-changing event of retirement. So do not file an appeal via the website link given about halfway down page 4. That will not help you in this case. Instead, you will use Form SSA 44, titled Medicare Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount Life-Changing Event. You can find it by typing Form 44 in the search bar at ssa.gov. Click on the results and then scroll down to find SSA 44. The form is updated annually, so as long as you're getting the version shown on the website, you should be good. Here's what the form looks like. On page 1, enter your name and Social Security number. On page 2, Step 1, you will enter your life-changing event. Work stoppage and work reduction are the most common ones we see used, but there are several others to choose from. And then enter the date of the life-changing event. In Step 2, you will enter the tax year when the life-changing event happened, as well as your best estimate of what your adjusted gross income and tax-exempt interest will amount to. Depending on the timing of your retirement and when your income is impacted, there might be confusion on which tax year to choose here. Typically, what we recommend is if you're appealing to reduce your 2021 Medicare premiums, then enter your estimated 2021 income. Step 3 is optional. It's only relevant if your income will drop even more in a future year, and that will yield an even lower Medicare premium. But if Step 2 gets you down to the standard Medicare premium, you can skip Step 3. We rarely have anyone fill out Step 3. On page 3, you will complete and sign the bottom of the page. If you have any documents regarding your life-changing event, like an employment termination letter or proof of income, feel free to include it with the appeal. But don't bend over backwards getting documents. Provide what you can and move forward. Pages 1 through 3 and any supporting documentation need to be turned in to a local Social Security office. At the time this video was created, Social Security offices are closed due to the coronavirus pandemic, so we recommend mailing the paperwork. Be sure to make a copy for your records first and then send USPS priority mail so you can confirm delivery. If Social Security offices open up again, you can deliver the paperwork in person or set up an appointment to discuss with a Social Security representative. Social Security will respond to your appeal by mail, usually within 30 to 60 days. If you call to check on the status, ask for a Title II claims specialist, as they are the only Social Security representatives who can handle these appeals. As you can see, the appeal process can potentially save you a lot of money on your Medicare premiums. Well, thanks for watching, and please check out our library of other Medicare education videos.